All right, so back to this. There we go. Just need to get the volume up. Yeah, let's wait until we get to the title screen as per usual, right? I don't think it would have changed though, but again, right, no change. I'm still think it'll change at least twice before the game ends since it's established that's a thing. But anyway, so yeah, uh I guess I don't really know what to say. We're still continuing on. We're reaching a point of the game where it's very much breaking off. Like I very much think we're reaching the climax of the game. Again, we finished our 1 day left, right? We went to sleep. Um, and yeah, we're in the dream world, right? We're dealing in the dream world. And again, we didn't spawn in a white space, or we did. We spawned as Sunny, and then we broke the light bulb, and then again which I feel like is very symbolic here. But again, we did that, and then basically we've been in the dream world since. Again, not a normal dream world run, but more so we've just been again kind of interacting or not interacting, but we've been I guess progressing in the dream world, right? Not like normal. It's not like a normal dream world run, but instead we're actually again making progress in terms of I guess combating black space and then what's it called, or like the shadow entity, right? What's it called? And we realized that okay, so that wasn't who we thought we killed, wasn't actually Basil's real dream world self. Instead, that was just something else. But what we did was what we did, I guess, find was we found Basil's actual real dream world self near the tree that we went in, right? Obviously, I exit out because I realized what's it called? We were reaching an hour. It's like, okay, I can just do this in the next part. But that's something where again, like that's presumably Basil's real dream world self. And I guess the big thing then was that again, and in the last part, we saw that again, because Basil, well, first we made up, well, we didn't, this was actually after them, but we had already made up with Aubrey. But again, that was something to where Basil came back from seeing his grandma, presumably passed in the hospital, right? That's kind of what we assumed. But that's something to where, again, he basically locked himself in his room and we weren't able to see him. But we did each come back and, I guess, comfort him and also had Aubrey apologize. But the big thing that we saw as we were going to sleep was that Basil was being, again, surrounded by the shadow entity, which that wasn't his dream world self, I don't think. I think that was his real world self. And again, it shows how Basil, along with Mari, who may potentially be the shadow entity again. I don't want to, take that leap, but it is a possibility, right? I didn't want to say that because it's like, okay, then how'd she become like evil? Like, why is she doing this? But again, we had know at least she's connected. But again, like, or more so the shadow entity took that form, to, I guess, harass us, right? But again, it's something to where, it's something to where again, so we know we each three have that connection, like to that what's it called, right? Black space and the shadow entity. And again, that was exemplified by how both Mari's and Basil's spirits confronted us in the dream world and called us Sunny, even as Omori. But again, something to where we know that there's some overlap with their real world self. Like, for example, we know that Basil's being affected by the shadow entity in the real world, right? We saw that. I'm pretty sure that was his real world self. We know we have, right? We've seen it. We saw it on the stump, right? It's there. And then Mari, that may have been what drove her to her death, right? Her suicide, which was also confirmed. It was confirmed that she hung herself, right? We even saw the shadow entity pose as that, when we were fighting it in all of its past forms, right? And then seeing that as its kind of, I guess, quote unquote, final form, right? To us, and then us just needing to calm down and persist, right? Focus and then persist. But again, it's something to where it's like, I think the big thing in the last part is it's almost kind of alluding to, in Basil in his dream world, it's almost kind of alluding to basically that he may actually end up killing himself too. I hate to say it, but it's almost kind of alluding to that because Basil in his dream world, I guess we may actually see it, right? Depending on where I saved. Because, we have what, 6 saves, right? So we have all 6 saves. And this one's going to be dream world. This is real world, right? So or yeah, wait, which one, right? So yeah, Basil's meadow, Basil's house. So this is real world, this is dream world. Okay, and then this was right before we did anything. So just in case I want to go back and beat the Recite cultists for whatever reason, and then these 3 are all old, but again, right? These are just in case, we need to do stuff. So I think this is right before Forest Playground. So this is right before or right after we get that final letter. This is after we come out into the real world or before we go to the dream world for that time. And this one's back in black space. But anyway, it's something to where it's like, depending on where you leave off, we may actually see it. And it seemed like, again, because we saw that Basil was apologizing, right? He was apologizing, saying like, sorry for what you're about to like witness or whatnot, for what everyone is. So, and at first I thought, he was referring to, I guess, Mari's death, right? Mari's hanging, because we originally suspected that the last picture was the picture of Mari hanging. And that's why, that's what summoned or called the shadow entity to Basil's house in the dream world to begin with, but instead we knew it was just a picture of the tree house. But again, it's something to where it's like, so we were thinking that, but the fact that we already fought the shadow entity and already took and posed at that form, it may imply that, Basil's going to kill himself, right? Because we know the old man was still saying, the grave's calling, right? The cemetery, graveyard's calling, cemetery's calling, right? That someone else may die, right? That people will be, or someone else will be weeping, right? So, but it's something to where, and we suspected, at first I was like, please don't let it be Audrey. We found Audrey, then like, please don't let it be Basil. Then we found out that Basil was still alive. He was in the hospital. But then again, which I was like, oh no, please don't do this. But then they revealed as far as grandma. But again, with seeing him being surrounded by the shadow entity and what he's saying in the dream world, again, that may imply that he may actually take his own life here, which I don't want that to be the case, right? I really don't, especially since we got over what? It was the last day, because we're not even sure we're going to do anything the following day, right? The day of, right? We may have just done everything on one day left. So I'm not sure, if there's anything we could possibly do, or like, if there's any like follow on or just base pretty much any, story on that last day. So who knows, right? But I guess we'll see, because where did we save this? We saved this at Basil's Meadows. So yeah, we can talk to him here, right? So yeah, this is right before he went down here. But anyway, so we can see here, right? Sunny are finally here. And presumably, again, at first I thought the person we stabbed was Basil's real Dreamworld self. But instead, I think it's obvious that this is, right? So, and again, him calling us Sunny and then him saying, maybe it's too late. And him saying the truth of that day will be hard to accept. And I thought that this day was referring to, again, what's it called? The day of Mari's death. But instead, when you see it, you have to say strong. But instead, based on his phrasing and wording, and if you can, please forgive me. And again, him saying forgive me was what made me think, it's quite possible. And him being surrounded by the shadow entity. That was making me think potentially, that day is instead referring to potentially maybe tomorrow in the real world, if he does end up actually taking his own life. Because at first I thought this was referring to Mari, but we already fought the shadow entity posed as Mari. So why would he be saying this, right? And again, we're gonna see it in the treehouse, because I quit last time because I realized, okay, it's been like an hour and I can save this for the next part. But again, like we'll see, right? You got Basil's, and we got his photo album in the dream world too. So we have it in both worlds, right? There's still hope for us because you're here. I believe in you. You came back for me. So please believe in me too. And that may be referring to his like real world stuff, whatever his real world's going through at this moment, right? We saw him surrounded by the shadow entity. And I believe that was his real world self, not his dream world self. So we know he has connections, right? And again, we saw that this is, we're back in our house, right? And again, we saw that this is our mother, right? Saying again, my only daughter is gone and you, but okay, I guess, but if it's this scene, maybe it is referring to Mari, right? And again, we know we just need to pick up, yeah, we can't even interact with everything else. We just know we need to pick up these photos and fill out the photo album. So should I? Oh. There, too easy. An eerie red glow. You feel strangely drawn to it. Do we go in the fireplace? What's this? And this is the same. It is the same photo. That's why I said this was the photo we saw in the lighthouse. Again, and it was all of us dead besides Mari, which ironically enough, we know it's the inverse in the real world. So this confirms that since this is in our house, right? Again, oh my God. Because yeah, we saw this in the lighthouse, right? That's why I was like, we knew that photo. That's what? That's Basil, right? Yeah, this is Basil, right? Hold on. Damn, how many photos are you gonna get? Is this photo album? Okay, now we can progress, right? Is this photo album gonna kind of tell the rest of the story? Oh, I can't go this way. Also, our mom disappeared. So is this photo? Oh my god, what the fuck is going on, bitch? Where the fuck are we? You see 4 kids climbing a ladder to space. This is us. You see 5 kids having a picnic. This is us in the dream world. Riding an elevator. That was us in Last Resort. 4 kids talking to Will. That's Humphrey. This is what's going on in the dream world. See 3 kids in one toast. Bitch, I don't remember that. 4 kids talking to a giant statue. I don't remember that. 4 kids playing the force. That was us though. Riding a minecart. Yeah, this was all us in the dream world, right? You know, I don't know who all these people on the beds are, right? Who is that? Is that Mari? I have no idea. But again, it's just, yeah, you know, this game's going crazy, right? Yeah, this game's going crazy, right? Did some of these people disappear? Yeah, just keep going for these. Are these all the photos that got blotted out by Basil? Because we know his real world self, he actually colored out, you know, these photos, right? Did it get brighter? The fuck is this? Clearly there's more. Yeah, they're here, right? I think these are all photos of Mari. And again, we know that she has a connection to the shadow entity. So it's possible, you know, because we don't know, okay, people are just disappearing, right? But again, it's something to where it's like we know that what would you call it, right? Is this all? Was that all of them? Because we know that what's it? Bitch, why did this one break? This motherfucker's dead. But anyway, I assume that's the one we have to interact with. But again, it's something to where it's like, because we still don't know why. But it's possible that if the shadow, because we know, you know, specifically black space and then the shadow entity by extension, you know, is independent from us, right? You know, it just exists. We just built the dream world on top of that, right? That's a figment of our imagination. You know, that's something that we manifested, right? This person's not breathing. Yeah, bitch, the fuck was that? Yeah, their thing is broken, so they can't breathe, right? Okay, and we can go through here now that we interacted with and we're upstairs. Bitch, that's a long ass way down. What is this fucking theme? Is that Mari playing the piano? What's that at the bottom? Is this a shadow entity? I'm exploring the rooms up here first, and then I'm going down. It's a long way down. We know we're probably gonna have to fight this. Hold on, hey, what the fuck's up with us? Why is our ear red? This is Mari. Again, I'm pretty sure these are all Mari. Again, I'm pretty sure this is, I think what this is confirming is effectively that she was, oh, I can't enter these rooms. I think this is basically confirming that she was being, like, we know she has connections to the shadow entity, but I guess, you know, we even thought maybe she was, right? You know, at certain points, you know, like at least when it poses her. But again, it's something to where I think this kind of implying that that was what kind of drove her, right? Drove her to do that, right? Okay, that's clearly us, right? Bitch, was that us in real time, like right now? That's Mari. What the fuck? Where are we? What is going on? That's us, bro. I don't know what's happening. The Basil, don't worry. It even says him. It doesn't say stranger like it has, because it would always say stranger. It would say Basil. And again, clearly this is the night, right? Because we can see Mari in bed. This is our room, but the one we share with Mari. So she's right there. Is this the night it happened? Everything's going to be okay. See, don't worry. Everything's going to be okay. Yeah, this is Mari, right? This person. Oh, so that's, again, that's who that was referring to, right? Also, we still have the key to the toy chest, right? So don't forget that. Mari's calendar. Again, today is the day. So it is the day that she actually died. So we are getting that. And look at both of our ears. Look at ourselves. We're like being corrupted here. Oh my God. Where the fuck are we now? We're literally in some, like, I guess if I see a toy, something that looks, is this the toy chest? No, no, no. This is the podium, right? Something's preventing you from getting any closer. Oh, I can't move. Something's preventing you from getting any closer. Okay, now I can. Okay, we're not looking so hot. Oh my God, we can go off screen. Bitch, look at these photos. This is us and her. Is this after she? What the fuck? Bitch, we losing limbs? What is going on? Is this after? Oh my God, we're losing like actual limbs. Bitch, we're losing our fucking fingers and shit. Is this her after we found her fucking dead? Or wait, no, don't do this. Wait, is this trying to tell us what I think it's telling us? Please don't tell me. Because what this is seemingly implying and what all these pictures are implying that, you know, maybe, does this loop? I think it does loop. That maybe instead of hanging herself, maybe we killed her by shoving her down the stairs. That's what that's seemingly implying. You know, that's what all these pictures seem to imply. Where the fuck are the rest of these photos? Am I lost? I think I'm lost. Because I think all these photos, seemingly what we're getting from this and what we saw is that maybe instead of her hanging herself, instead we just pushed her down the stairs, right? Is this where you need to go to? Can I? Oh my God, there's one behind there. Can we get any closer? Something's preventing you, but we know that there's, okay, there we go. Too easy. I think, oh my God. And there's our, and then we lost our hand, right? But that's what I hate to say. It's making it seem, or it's kind of almost implying that instead of, you know, her hanging herself, maybe we pushed her down the stairs and she died that way. I mean, we have the blood on our hands and on our body. I don't want to say that that's what happened, but that's, I guess we got kind of two stories now and two possibilities for what happened. Yeah, see, look what's going on here. The fuck is that? Oh, bitch, it's following us. Fucking run. Bitch, go. I can't go any faster. I can't go any faster. I don't know what's fucking going on, bro. I'm gonna need to watch a video for this fucking game. Like, the story's just above me at this point. Okay, and we're here. Oh my God. And we're going to the backyard. But so I don't know. Maybe instead of us, because here's the thing. I don't want to say we killed Mari and that we pushed her down the stairs. But maybe if anything, and we saw the broken violin, maybe what happened is she pushed us down the stairs by mistake or accident, right? And then that was kind of what pushed her over the edge. Maybe it was a lapse in judgment. She was like, you know, influenced by the shadow entity. Because can we open this door? Do you want to screw in the light bulb? Yeah, we got the light bulb. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Oh my God, and look at, oh bitch, no. I want to see the photo. Get out of that fucking chair, lazy ass. I want to see the photo. Oh my God, and look, it's us. Can I go outside? No, I can't. What's this photo? Because here I'm not clicking on this photo because I know something's gonna happen. But again, I don't want to say, because I think what all those photos were implying, because clearly they were photos of Mari and us. Because originally I thought, you know, maybe they're the original photos, but markered out or sharpied out, like how Basil did that to them, right? But instead, I think they're different photos. I think there were photos of us and Mari, and I think it was very heavily implying. Again, at first I thought that maybe instead of hanging herself, we shoved Mari down the stairs, and that's how she died that way. I mean, we saw our hands getting cut off. We had the blood on our hands, right? You know, we saw that. But that's something to where I don't think that's the case, because we clearly saw her, you know, I think everything's pointing towards her taking her own life and her hanging herself. So maybe instead she shoved us down the stairs. And again, we saw the broken violin at the bottom, but we also saw, you know, Mari at the bottom. But it's something to where maybe she shoved us, you know, we went to like a cult, or I don't know. She did that, right? And it was the day of their recital, maybe a lapse in judgment, maybe the shadow entity, you know, possessing her for a moment. And that was what kind of drove her over the edge to take her own life. I think that's more likely than us shoving her down the stairs. But I mean, looking in this mirror, right? It's like, you know, it's not a good photo to see. Oh, hold on. We can actually, photo album. Can I see it? Or are we going to get in? We can't. Hold on. I can actually fucking put all these photos in. Let me do that. Oh, can I equip? Bitch, we still have our fucking, okay, never mind. I was going to say like, hey, we still got our flower, right? Anyway, hold on. So let's actually put, stop. Before we grab this last photo. Yeah, don't fucking, before we grab this last photo, let's actually fill out Basil's photo album here. Because I think, you know, this is going to be the truth as to what happened. I think this photo album and what we're seeing here is basically the truth. Right? I think this is the truth as to what happened. What we're seeing here. I think this is a timeline of events. Good thing I fucking looked in this before, you know, I picked up that one, right? Because I do think we'll be able to see everything here, right? So I think this is, and again, I guess we picked them all up, right? But so yeah, let's see what happened. And clearly I think this is a timeline of events or whatnot. So how many photos are we actually missing? We're only missing that last one. Hold on, I'm gonna look at it now. So pocket, important photo album use. I want to look at it. No, I can't look at it. Don't fucking do this to me. I want to look at it before we can actually do that. Oh my God, I can't fucking look at it. But here's the thing, right? I think, but we see Mari at the bottom there. I think one of two things happened. Either we pushed Mari down or she pushed us down. It was one of the two. I'm more so willing to be inclined and believe that she pushed us down, because I think that could be something like, and this is clearly the day of the recital or like right before. I think she pushed us down, and that, what's it called? You know, and then that was something to where that was kind of pushed her over the edge to take her own life, right? God, I really wish I could fucking go in and see. I mean, we have this last photo. We see it's here, but we see Mari at the bottom, but we also see our violin at the bottom. And I think, again, it was basically confirmed that she hung herself. So if we pushed her down here and she died, then I don't think that'd be possible. I think it's more likely she pushed us down and she hung herself as a result. But I guess let's see what this last photo is. I want to see. No, we pushed her down. Oh my God. This confirms that. Bitch, no, I'm putting it in the album. Shut up. I want to see it. I want to see. So we pushed her down. But then that doesn't make sense. So how did she hang her? Because this confirms that, right? We see the 3 photos there. Or no, oh my God, bro. Please let, no. Because here's the thing. I can't look through the rest of the photos, but we can look through these first 6. So she threw a violin down and then we threw her down. Oh my God. So we actually did that. Did we? Don't tell me we actually killed her and not she hung herself, right? Because if we pushed her down, how would she hung herself, right? Unless she survived this. But it's like, if that's the case, oh my God, let's just go see what's outside. Unfortunately, I can't look through the album. I can only look through those first 6, right? Hold on, wait. Something just happened. Oh my God, and it's transitioning, right? Look, this is us, right? You know, everything's all, the air feels nice in here again, right? So, but unfortunately we know, you know, this is just a facade, right? Did we really kill Mari? Please don't let me. You can hear some birds chirping. I'm gonna, bitch, let's just sit here the whole game. Please don't tell us that we killed Mari. But we do know that she, unless we did that, oh my God, please, the smells clean laundry. Please don't tell us that, because no, if that's the case, then literally no one else knows besides maybe, like, let's say Basil, or at least Basil's dream world self. That's kind of what that was implying. You can feel the warmth of the sun on your cheeks. I'm going to go until it starts looping, but did we really kill Mari? Like, did we push her down and then did we hang her? Like, is that what happened? The air feels nice. Okay, yeah, now we need to get up, right? God, I wish we could go through the rest of these because I can't fucking go right. I can't go left or right here. I wish I pay more attention as I put them in, but we can't. But clearly, so she broke our violin and we pushed her down. But here's the thing. If we pushed her down, like, I don't want to say the fall killer, but it's something to where, like, why would she hang herself there? Like, maybe we pushed her, killed her, and then hung her is like a facade. I really don't want that to be the case, though. like, I guess we don't know. God, I really wish I should have paid more attention to this because I'm clicking W, but you can hear that, right? Nothing's happening. So we can't do anything there. So we just need to go outside. Was it us? And again, we had the blood on our hands, right? You know, the blood's on us. Or is it going to be per page? Hold on, there's one more photo here. And it was the jump rope. Is this the next page? Oh my God, we can see all the photos now. Thank God. Again, right? So here's us coming down the stairs. Here's Mari at the bottom. Here's us there, right? Grieving. Here's us and Mari. Here's us with Mari yet again. And again, here's us looking at our hands. Here's Mari. Here's us. Here's us. Here's Basil. Yeah, Basil. And then I guess that would explain how he knew because he was there. Here's us with the tree, right? Oh my God, please don't tell us we fucking killed her. I think that's what this is all implying, that she didn't hang herself, but instead we hung her after we shoved her down the stairs. Oh my God, and there's us making it. There's us making it. We really did that. We really did this. Or I guess I should just wait until I get to the fucking gate next time. But we really did this. That's seemingly what this is implying, that basically that's what this is seemingly implying, that she didn't hang herself. We shoved her down the stairs and we hung her. Oh my God, this fucking game. This game. And this is whatever happens. And the blood's on our hands. We saw that from the dream world. There's her, right? We did. Oh my God. So we really did. This is what this is all implying, right? Look, there's the tree. We made the noose. And right after we shoved her down the stairs here, right? You know, Basil was there, so that's how he would know. Oh my God. Is that really what happened? Are we getting any more photos? That's what had, granted, no one else knows. I don't think anyone else would know. Only Basil. Our parents wouldn't. None of our friends would. It would literally only be Basil. There's the toy box. There's the toy chest. It's right next to, it was right next to there all along. We have the key for it. Oh my God. So there's what? One more photo seemingly? This game. And again, the blood's on our hands. We went through the dream world. Basil saying he was sorry and he was taking us back to that day. And through collecting these photos, we saw that the blood was on our hands. And we found the truth behind it all. Are we going to get to the toy chest now? We have the key. I assume that's what's going to happen here. And we're continuing, right? Oh my God. And there it is. There's the news, right? There's the tree. There's the final photo. We know the toy chest is here too. Was that the first photo? That's, oh no, it's the album. So this is showing us she threw our violin down. And then here we are in an argument. Here we shove her down the stairs. Here she's at the bottom, if not dead, dying, right? Here's us coming after her. There's her injured. You know, this is us. Is this even her sitting up or is this us? Right? That's us taking her, putting her in the bed, right? Again, treating her, looking at ourselves, wondering what we've done, grieving. You know, we never saw her alive, right? This is still us. We don't know if she even survived that fall, right? But again, it's like, we don't know. We didn't see her get up, right? So this is us taking her. There's Basil, right? Him seeing this. So he was actually there seeing this. Now seeing this all, there's the tree, right? There's the tree. There's the jump rope. Here we make the noose. And again, oh my God. And then there's the toy chest. What's the last one? You're fucking kidding me. She is actually, oh my God. She's actually the shadow entity. So she is actually this, we fucking got up. She's actually the shadow entity. You've got to be fucking kidding me there. She's actually the shadow entity. We saw We saw her hair. We saw the eye, the one eye of the shadow entity. You know, it was literally like the girl from the ring. So she is actually the shadow entity. Because here's the thing. I thought that may have been the case before, right? You know, after the shadow entity posed as Mari, we knew Mari, as well as us and Basil, had a connection to the shadow entity in Black Space. And we know because all three of us were the ones who were there when she died. But that makes so much more sense now. Because again, right? You know, what was it called? I was still under the assumption that she hung herself. And given that if that would have been the case, it wouldn't have made sense. But now knowing that we actually killed her and we were the ones who hung her, that makes total sense why she's the shadow entity. And it also makes complete sense how us and Basil have a connection to her, right? Because we were both there when that happened. Oh my God, bro. This game. Don't save here, save here. This fucking game, bro. We really killed her? I mean, come on. Because clearly, you know, kind of like, it's perfectly like, what's it called? It's perfectly like paralleled, right? Like how Aubrey shoved Basil in the lake and nearly killed him. We shoved Mari down the stairs and inadvertently killed her. But I guess we went one step beyond and faked her hanging, right? I'd say that's worse than what Aubrey did, right? So we went one step beyond and faked her hanging, right? No one else besides presumably us and Basil knows that that's actually what happened. All our friends believe she hung herself, including Hero, Kel, you know, and Aubrey all believe that's the case. It's only us, as well as our parents. Only us and Basil know the truth. We still, you know where the toy chest is and we still have the key, but it's like, oh my God, we really did that? We're going to go check on Basil, right? Oh, we can go outside? Were we supposed to go outside? Hold on, bitch, I'm going to explore. Oh, we can't go, you know, past a certain point, right? No, wait, hold on, wait, stop. Are we supposed to go back to our place? Because that's what I'm curious about. I'm going to go check on Basil first. Go check on Basil. There's Hero. He's always been someone you could rely on. He's wise. He's kind of that always make himself available. You'll really miss him. But again, are we going back to open the toy chest now? Kel's always been there for you. And even though he's a bit careless, you know he's a good heart. More than anything, he wants everyone to be happy. He's always been someone you could count on. You will really miss him. And again, we know, because are we going back to our house to the toy chest? Are we going to kill ourselves? Is that the end game here? This is Aubrey. Aubrey's always acted true to her feelings, even though she has trouble admitting how much she cares. It's been a little hard to understand, but you can trust that she will really try to do her best. You'll really miss her. Because I think what this is implying is we're going to go back to our house, check up on the toy chest, and then potentially, you know, take our own life. Because, oh my God, the door is locked. Because we know that now we know the truth. We know that she didn't hang herself. We inadvertently killed her and faked the hanging, right? I don't even know if it was out of more so us getting out of the crime or just us, you know, finishing the job, right? Putting her out of her misery. Do you want to? Yes, bitch, go save Basil. Open the damn door, walk in there. He's the only other one besides us who knows the truth. This is what I'm confused about, though, because I thought due to us going outside, we would go back to our house. There's Basil. We would go back to our house, go pick up the toy chest, and potentially off ourselves. I feel like that's what that was trying to tell us. There's Basil. So there's Basil. So is he actually? There he is, right? There he is. He's the only other one besides us who knows the truth. The only other one. And there he is, right? Move forward. Go to him, right? There he is, right? Ah, Sonny, it's just you. And again, I'm glad you came. And again, this is what's it called? Because we haven't seen him this whole time. It was just the door, right? What was it called? It was just because he had the door locked, but now we're actually seeing him. So this is his real world self. It's so good to see you. It came to you that day, the day Mari died. what, the shadow entity? Because we know the shadow entity is Mari. It's literally Mari. When Mari fell, you couldn't have done it. It was something behind you, wasn't it? So this is again referring to that day, but it was us. We knew it. We knew it, right? You know, what's it called? We learned it was us again, you know. Granted, I think it was a similar situation to how Aubrey shoved Basil into the lake, where it was a momentary lapse in judgment, something possessed us and took us over to do it. I don't, but he doesn't want to believe it. He wants to think that, it wasn't us. When we know it was us, but it was just, again, the momentary lapse in judgment, us having broken our violin for whatever reason, again, kind of like possessing us, so that our anger took over in order to do that, right? You're a good person, Sonny. But we know, because here's the thing. I don't even necessarily, because here's the thing. I'm really trying to vouch for Sonny here, right? I'm really trying to, because I don't think he did it purposely. I think it was a similar situation to Aubrey shoving Basil in the lake, where again, it was a momentary lapse of judgment, her having broken our violin, kind of possessed us and like took us over, right, in order to our anger, like gain back at her and shoving her down the stairs, right? But I think, again, after that, as opposed to Basil just drowning, I think that fall killed her. But there's kind of a difference between, Aubrey like realizing that what she did was wrong, and then us going to hang her and basically fake her death that way. That's what I feel like. There's kind of a difference. Like, I'm really trying to vouch for Sonny here, but it's like, that's like kind of almost like not, that's like, I wouldn't blame Sonny if Mari died. In fact, the guilt would destroy him. But then going on to hang her, that's like a whole nother level. Even Basil's like, he's like, because we know Basil was there, and we know that's why he's also tied to the shadow entity, because we know the shadow entity is Mari. We know it was her this whole time. We saw in that last photo, and that's probably the photo that, called her, summoned her to the dream world. But Basil, he doesn't want to believe it. He wants to believe that we're a good person, that it was someone else, right? Like a good person who wouldn't do something like that. But we know that's not the case. We know it was us. After all this time, you finally come back for me. But tomorrow you're going away. And again, how could you do that? That's mean. And look at, this is the same font that he used in the dream world, right? That's so mean. But here's the thing. We know that, what's it called? Because we knew how much you meant to him and how much this destroyed him, right? Recluding and isolating ourselves, coming back out only to learn that we're going away in another couple of days. There's something all around us now. Can you see it? Again, he's the shadow entity, Mari. Because here's the thing. We know, I don't want to say that Mari's mad at Basil, more so she's trying to get him to realize, right? Because he's deluding himself, quite frankly, into thinking, oh, it couldn't have been him. He's a good person, right? Someone else must have done it, right? There's no way out of this. Why are we backing up? Bitch, go forward. I'm not leaving. Bitch, why are you turning around? Oh my God, look, it's Mari. Where are you going? And again, he's there. Stop trying to leave me. Because we know, stop it. Oh my God. Because Mari's the shadow entity. We know this now. That was confirmed. So, oh my God, I don't want to be alone. Not again. You can't leave me. Because here's the thing. I don't want to say Mari's haunting Basil, because that's kind of fucked up. Because Basil kind of just got wrapped into this, what's it called, right? Inadvertently. I think it was more so like, if anything, she may be trying to get him to realize that, Sonny isn't this good person, right? That he was the one who did it, because he's quite frankly deluding himself into thinking otherwise. But again, it's just like, oh my God, we're not leaving him. We're walking forward, right? No, you wouldn't leave me. That's not like you, Sonny. It's something behind you again, isn't it? We know it's the shadow entity. We know it's, oh my God, the shadow. It's Mari. There it is now. Do you see it? Again, it is in the real world. We know it can interact with the real world. We saw that. Stay away from Sonny. But we know, again, right? We know the truth. We know that Mari is the shadow entity. I'll protect you no matter what. You can count on me. When something killed Mari, when something ruined all my photos. But we know that it was us who killed Mari. So did Basil not scribble out his photos? Because we know, because what I think because that's what Aubrey thought. But I think what this is implying, because Basil just is kind of really deluding himself here. Because he's saying something killed Mari, something ruined my photos. he's attributing that to the shadow entity. But we know that we were the one who killed Mari to where she became the shadow entity. And then Mari must have ruined his photos then, right? If that's the case, she must have taken out all the photos of her, right, when she was alive. It didn't say anything. You didn't want people to think it was you. Again, he's the only other one who knows the truth. Sonny wouldn't do something like that. Don't worry, Sonny. I'll save you again. Something behind you. I'll get rid of it once and for all. We know it's Mari, though. We know it's Mari. This is Mari. We're face to face with Mari. I'm scared too, but this is for the best. Everything's going to be okay. Everything. What is fucking happening is going to be okay. Bitch, are we dying? Hold on. I should have gone outside first. Oh my God, we're fighting it with... Here's the thing. Okay, I'm going to exit out. And the reason being that I want to see what would have happened if we would have gone outside, right? I saved the game. So, because I was thinking, you know, okay, maybe we're going to go... The fact that we could go the other way, right? But not, you know, what's it called? When's the game going to start up? I was going to say the fact that, okay, there it is, right? The fact is the title screen going to change? Is it going to change? It might change. But I was going to say the fact that we could go one way, but not the other made it seem like, okay, maybe we go back to our house and unlock the toy chest with our key, right? And then maybe take our own life. So, oh my God, this fun, but maybe, you know, I didn't go far enough. Yeah, Basil's house, right? So again, we can go outside, right? Yeah, but what's it called? You know, we can't go this way, right? Yeah, so we're saying no, but we can go this way, right? That's what I was saying, right? So we can go this way, right? And we can go all the way back. Let's just explore a bit. Oh no, we can't go that way. But I was going to say, you know, maybe we can go back to our house, right? You know, yeah, no, the only way we can go is the way to our house, right? That's why I was like, so what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to confront Basil or go to our house? Because I think clearly that's why I stopped there. I'm like, you know, is this something we can do? Is the toy chest going to be here? We know it's at the tree. Can we go back outside? We can't. This is what I'm confused about, though. So we made it all the way back here. And we know the toy chest is, oh my God. We picked up the knife. Can we go outside now? No, we still can't. What about here? Is this actually where the game, you know, differs or differentiates? And we can't go in that room. We can go here though, right? And there's another save. So go here, right? Can we actually go to sleep here? Okay, hold on. Let me, this is actually very interesting. So this is okay. Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. It seems like there's a lot of stuff that could happen. We've got the steak knife. It seems like there's a lot of stuff that could happen. Okay. I may need to pause this because I think if there's multiple endings, this is seemingly where it's all going to branch. Because we know we can confront Basil, but we can also go to sleep here, right? We can go to sleep, which is very interesting. And we have the knife too. We got the knife. So it's like, granted, I don't know if we could have gone to sleep in the other place, right? Let me just see. Oh no, now we can't leave. Once we enter this house, we can't leave. So yeah, once we enter here, we can't leave. So it seems like, good thing I didn't save in there, right? So it seems like we have two options. Basically, go back to our house, pick up the knife, and go to sleep, or, you know, save Basil or whatever, right? Did we, or we couldn't go in this room, right? So again, right? It seems like we have two kind of options here. We have two branching options here. Yeah, I think, you know, this is so interesting, right? I think this is really implying that we have two branching options here. And this may be You know, this may be what differentiates between the endings. So I'm going to exit out here. So I think this is really kind of implying that we have two branching options here, right? I think this has got to be the climax of the game because we learned the truth. We now know the truth that we killed her, hung her, and that she became the shadow entity, right? That's what that's kind of implying. But it seems like we have branching options here now, right? I think we have branching options. One of the options is going back to our place and then taking, you know, the steak knife and then going to the dream world, right? And then the other option is stay in Basil's place and save him. We have two real options here, right? Again, we have branching, you know, pathways, right? This is why, again, good thing I didn't save in our house, right? Because we can't go back to sleep here, right? We can't go, or we can. So that's so interesting though. But that presumably doesn't make a difference if we sleep here at our house. I don't know. I think the obvious choice first is to go, you know, to Basil, right? Save Basil. I think that's our obvious choice here. This is going to be our go-to, but at least we know that there are two other paths, right? That there are basically two other paths, you know, or well, not, I don't even want to say two others, because I think if there's no real difference between going back to sleep here and then going to sleep in our house, but the steak knife may make a difference. So maybe there's like three branching pathways here. I think that's quite possible. So yeah, I think that's the case, right? There may be like three branching pathways here. There may be like three, like, I think this is, again, like basically pointing to three potential different, you know, ends, right? So I think that's what this is really implying, right? We have almost three branching pathways. We save Basil, we go back to sleep here, we go to our house, take the knife and go to sleep there. What I'm assuming here is, you know, we fight Mari and save Basil. If we go back to our house, we can probably unlock, you know, the secret of the toy chest, right? And then maybe, I know we're not bringing the steak knife to the dream world. I know that for sure. We're keeping that on us. In fact, the only time we had it in the dream world or the real world was when we fought Aubrey with it the first time, right? But we know it's something to where its only utility was always to kill us in the dream world, right? So that's maybe presumably what, and again, we know there's Mari blocking us. So we know that maybe, again, it's like, you know, we unlock the secret of the toy chest and then kill ourselves. And then maybe if we go to the dream world here, that allows us to go there, find the rest of the hidden letters, right? I think there's definitely branching pathways going on here, right? So this is definitely, you know, the climax or finale of the game. We learn the truth and we have seemingly three branching pathways here, right? I think that's what we're seeing here. But then, so that's interesting. Again, obviously we're doing this first, right? We're doing this first. We're going to go fight Mari and save Basil. But here's the thing, Basil, he's really deluding himself here. He just can't accept the truth or reality that, you know, we killed Mari and that this is what Mari has become. We know, rather though, the truth, right, is that we killed Mari and then this is what she became, right? So she was the one who ruined his photo album, not him, right? We know Aubrey touched up everything, right? And again, that would make perfect sense as to why we have the connection to her, because we were all there the night that it happened. Again, right? So fight. Wait, we're attacking Basil? No, don't do this to us. I'm not letting this happen. I refuse to let this happen. Yeah, calm down, bitch. We're not fighting fucking Basil. I'm not going to kill Basil. We already killed Mari. It didn't work. It didn't work. Your lungs fought to breathe. You want to run. Oh my God, look at is that our heart rate? Please don't tell us we have focus. Oh my God, and what's it called? It's not going down, but look at it. That's our heart rate. And none of this is working. None of our skills are working. Again, but nausea overwhelmed you. Again, you want to run, but none of our skills are working. Yeah, persist. Sunny. There's no way out of this, is there? Again, there isn't. So we're trying, but we're failing. Again, the shadow entity is overwhelming us. We see this here. Mari's overwhelming us. You couldn't hold steady because we know the truth. Basil does too, and Mari's overwhelming us. You want to run. So we can either run, none of our skills are working. And again, look at and that's clearly heart rate, right? You know, that's clearly heart rate. And it's going up. The only option we have is to attack him. Oh my God. So we can either attack or run. I don't want to run. Because if we run, presumably what happens is we just get kicked out of the room anyway. And we do one of the other two options we had. I hate, oh my God, this fucking game. I hate saying it. I think we need to attack Basil here. Like, I think we need to just attack him, right? To finish this here. We already killed Mari. What's one more, you know, what's one more death on our hands, right? We literally saw the blood on our hands. And tell me, Sonny, am I selfish for doing this? What did he do? What did Basil? Oh my God. And where Basil reaches, and again, you want to run. And we know none of our skills are working, right? Do you hate me? Oh my God, this fucking game. And it's both us, again, Basil, both us, we're both attacking each other. And again, because none of our skills are working. Hold on, if we run, if we get to 10, right, do we lose or something? Again, he's saying stop it. Because we know none of them work. So maybe we need to redo this, but again, not get to 10, right? Just stop struggling, Sonny. I'm so tired. Oh my, this fucking game. This game. Oh, we're at 10. We're at 10. We hit 10. Do we like die? Hold on. What did that say? Be okay. It's going to, everything's going to be okay. Look at our heart rate. It said everything's going to be okay. Bitch, what the fuck is going on? I don't know what is happening here. This is us. We know the truth. Oh my God, stressed out. Look at everything that's going on. And look at our heart rate. Everything's going to be okay. Oh my God. What the fuck was that? 19. Oh my God, this fucking game, bro. So I don't know how many options. I'm taking them all. I'm getting every single fucking path, branching pathway, ending there is. I'm going to play this game to completion. But it's like, are we going to kill him before we can die? I think it's going to be close. It's going to be close. You know, why? Why won't you stop? Did we lose? I don't know what's happening. What is going on? This fucking game. Yeah, look at us. We're on 1 HP. We're on 1 HP. So this was scripted. This was scripted. So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Bitch, all our friends are fucking sleeping while we're doing this shit. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Someone collapsed, whether it was me, him, both. Oh my God, this. Maybe we should have just, what if we just spam attack? Is there a hospital? It's fucking ambulance. Who called them? Why is it white? I don't know what's going on. Bro, this game. So, is this an end? I don't know what's happening. Where are we? It's the next morning. Why are we on the road? Bro, I don't know what's going on. Why are we in the middle of the fucking road? Bitch, go to Basil's house. Hold on. Can I look at myself? We can. Hands. Bitch, what the fuck? Quick. Hands? Bitch, fucking take these hands, right? What's in our pocket? We still have, again, toy box key, the key to the truth. Is this? Oh my God, and it's the normal photo album, right? Okay, I'm so confused. And it's the same 3. So should we go back to our house for that or go to Basil's? I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing here. I'm going to be honest. I have no idea what. Oh my God, and look. Okay, so it's getting darker, right? It's getting darker. So what the fuck? What just happened? What is going on? Bitch, why is this repeating? Are we in purgatory or hell? Why is this repeating? We know this is Basil Street, right? Or no, I'm a fucking idiot. Basil Street is one more down. Oh my God, wait. Do we need to go to our house? Is this what this is telling us? Because clearly left is the direction of our house, right? So I think that's what that's implying. That basically, because let's try to go up, right? It shouldn't work theoretically, right? Oh no, it did. Go back. That's why I was like, so, or unless there's, a certain direction we're supposed to go in, right? Is it actually up? Let's try left. Mello's here. Oh, I don't know what's fucking happening. I really don't. I don't know what's going on. Okay, is this going to actually lead us to our... What if we just follow it? So are we supposed to go up? Oh my God, and we're here. You still know the way back home. We can't leave. But were we supposed to go up? I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to go up or not. It's not too late for redemption, fortunately. You still know the way back home, and we have the toy chest key. We have no other option at this point, right? So just go here, right? There's not even a fucking save. Okay, never mind. That's Basil. Is he okay? I don't know what's going on here. So did we fight or what? I don't know what's happening. Bitch, we need to open that toy box. Hi, Sonny. You found your way back home. I don't know if I've ever said this. I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. So when I gave you my photo, I'm okay, but what happened in his room? Was that all just a hallucination? Whenever I try to help, I always end up burning. Even back then. But what happened in his room? Was that a hallucination or that actually happening? The guilt. Even if you try to bottle it all up, it comes out somehow. Because we're the only two who know the truth. And we have no choice but to carry on. Because we know the truth. Aubrey, Cal, and Hero are good friends. You have to trust they'll forgive us. Because they don't know that. They don't know that. They don't know the truth. They're not just photos. They're memories. Because they don't know the truth. Only us and Basil do. Right? That's why he's like, we need to trust that they'll forgive us. Because they don't know the truth, right? They only think that she hung herself. And they don't know why. Right? The path will open soon, but you can only decide. There's so many branches here. Because here's the thing. So we could have gone up, but I was like, okay, I want to go follow this cat, see what happens there, right? He's hugging us. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go, but we're already here, so we're just going to push forward, right? I'm going to do everything anyway, right? Oh my God. And presumably, so we need to go into our house and open up that toy chest. We know the knife was there from last night, right? Oh my God. And we can't go out this way, right? So maybe we should have gone up. But again, I was like, oh, I'll test. Right? We can't leave. But I was going to say, I don't know what would have happened if we would have gone up. Because again, I tried to go to Basil's house. Clearly, if you go down or to the right, it doesn't work out. You can't go back. And even so, there would be nothing there because Basil's here. If you go up, you get something there. If you go left, you see Mellow and then come to our place. Who's in here? Can we even fucking... Oh, bitch, I'm an idiot. This isn't even our house. So, bro, I don't know what's about to happen. Is this like the climax? Are we about to is this an ending? Because I saw there were branching pathways. I didn't know if clearly there's multiple endings. I think that was kind of, there we go. It's in the toy box. We already have the key. We know this. But again, because there were at least 3 or 4 branching pathways, different things we could have done. Oh my God. And look, this is our house as it was. This is our house as it was. So are we in the past? No, this has to be some hallucination. So where's the toy box? We need to fucking find the toy box. Look at Mari. The piano's playing. Can we go and look at this photo? Look at this. This was the original. That was the original. We always had a large backyard. See, the treehouse is further back. I can still see my favorite tree. But we're not going out. Oh, I don't know what's fucking going on here. The piano's playing though, so clearly, we need to go see Mari, right? There's Mari and there's Mellow. We're here. And is this the day of? Is this supposed to be the day of our recital? Is this what we're seeing here? We have the key to the toy box, but here's Mari playing the piano. Sonny, it's almost time. You've been through a lot. You must be tired. We all make mistakes. You've been running from this one. So again, this is some sort of hallucination because she's referring to, it's tough to own up to them, but you'll forgive yourself, won't you? You can do this. You worked hard to get to this point. There's only one thing left to do. I know I'll be watching over you. As long as you remember me, I'll be here. You can do this. So what are we supposed to do then? Get the toy box? Because we have the key. So I think that's what's supposed to happen. We need to find the toy box and use the key, right? So here's a Memo, right? Good kitty. And again, we saw her. She was the one who brought us here. So where's that fucking toy box? What is this room? What's this room? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Bitch, this is the toy box. Open it. Bitch, show me what's inside. Is it going to be our violin? I don't know what could be inside here. Is it going to be our violin? I don't know what could be in here. Bitch, is it going to be our violin? Is that what it is? I don't know what else would be in here. I have literally, it is our violin. It's our broken violin. Again, right, clearly this is a hallucination because we know that, what's it called? But this is, again, evidence. This is where we put the evidence, right? That was evidence from that night. I can't move. You got a violin, strands of long black hair entangled. And again, because that's Mari, you got sheet music. The paper is torn and wrinkled by blood. Because this is all the evidence of what happened that night. So we locked it all in that chest and then buried it and kept the key to ourselves. So that is what that was all along, right? But again, that's evidence, and that's the reminder of what happened that night. Bitch, go in here. Yeah, go back in here. She's no longer here. Grand piano. The words Omori. So are we? No, we're not now in the present, right? I was going to say, right? You know, we're not in the present because, you know, everything would be packed up, right? Because clearly that was, you know, what? Some sort of like hallucination or whatnot, right? You know, that's what we were like imagining. But clearly, you know, what's it called? So at least we now know what's in the toy box. But this is clearly, you know, the house as it was back then. And this is like presumably what happened on that night. And we can even see, right? We can see Mari's bed is there, right? So again, right? So we need to go out, right? Do we need to go through here? Is this what we need to do? I don't know what we need to do here. Do we just need to leave? Bro, I better get a save soon. But clearly this is like the climax. This is the end, right? We have our sheet music. We have our violin. I thought we were supposed to go, or no, maybe we're supposed to open the curtains. Okay, they are open. Yeah, here's the fucking a grand piano. So again, right? So maybe we just need to leave then, right? Because I was thinking we got what we needed to from that room, right? We can't go out here. Again, right? And it's us. Oh my God. And again, we're all alone, right? We're on this fucking, where the fuck are we? I don't know what's going on with this game. I really don't. So again, just keep going, right? Just keep on trucking. But oh my God, this, so that's what was in the toy chest, you know, and we knew it was in that room, but that was in the past because we knew we buried it. The fuck is this? Because we knew we buried it with Mari, right? Because that's where all the evidence was. And that's the reminder of the truth. What the fuck is going on? I got what I needed. My hand doesn't look. There's Mari. You can't just tell people. Bro, what is going on with this fucking game? And this is when she brought cookies for everyone. Oh my God. So this is how it was. And then Basil took the photo. Oh my God, bro. When I'm struggling. Don't be dramatic. It's just a card game. Heh. Another photo? What's so funny anyways? There's something you're not telling us? Don't worry about it. You'll find, and that's the photo album. We can move around. Oh my God. You look at Cal's hand. It's a 4, 6, and a 6. Bitch, he's gonna bust. Fucking 16. Let's see. I'm going to lose, aren't I? You look at your hand. It's an ace and an ace. Tough luck. Damn, this Mari's cookies are the best, huh, Sonny? Oh, here. Don't be so humble. Hey, that's subjective. Mari's cookies. Mari's cookies have much more love baked in them. I could eat them forever. Oh, stop it. You're embarrassing me. There, again, you look at Ero's hand. It's a king, queen. Talk about luck. So nice to spend our last days of summer. Bro, you got Mari's cookie. It's perfectly crisp. Okay. Look at Aubrey's hand. It's 2 of 5 and a 10. What do you think, Sonny? What should I do? Decisions. And then what's Basil's hand, right? Oh my God, bro, this game. Basil's hand's a jack and an ace. Shh, don't tell anyone, okay? Yeah, bitch, he won. Bitch, Basil won. Are we supposed to go out of the treehouse? Are you? No, bitch, I don't want to go just yet. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're on the right track because there was clearly more we could do. You know, either we could have gone up to wherever, you know, we could have gone up, right? You know, we could have went to our house where the knife was, right? You know, to begin with. You know, we could have, let's talk to Mari one last time. We could have stayed in their house and slept. Bitch, how many cookies are we getting? Hold on, we can't click X. We got to go, right? Are you sure you want to go? We have to, right? I don't know you remember the smell better knowing Mari made it. The violin mended a part. It mended. Bitch, what the fuck? Magic? Bitch, fucking magic? What do you mean it mended part of itself? I can't even click X here. We just got to keep going up. Bro, I really don't know what's happening right now. But I'm just thinking, because we could have either gone up to wherever that was, because that's why I went back. I was like, oh, we got another one. Because we could have gone up, right? And it was only when I went to the left and I was like, okay, we can't progress any further, right? Like I literally couldn't go back. And we're here on the beach. Oh my God. And again, it's like, what would you call it? And again, look at them. There is something, nothing beats a nice, damn fat ass. But again, it's like, and Basil's taking all the photos. But again, it's something to where it's like, because we could have done that. You know, we could have ran away from the fight with Basil and then, you know, went to our house, slept with the knife, or we could have just slept at theirs. So it's like, there seems to be just so many like possibilities here while I'm eating. See, I'm sorry. So that's the picture. That's the picture where she was eating the watermelon. That's where that picture comes from. Oh my God, this is everyone. Do you want to see? It's this photo. Damn, fucking fat ass. Gross. Stop spraying seeds on me, Cal. You have seeds all over your face. Oh, that's fucking. Oh my God, and they're fucking fighting. Stop it, Aubrey. You're going to give me cooties. Oh my. Dude, there was definitely something between those two. They're just teasing each other. Remember how we were when we were younger? I used to hide bugs in your desk. Damn, what the fuck? Low key, that's not funny. Like, that's like low key. Wait, that was you? It's like, oops. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Guys, come on. We're at the beach. We're supposed to be relaxing. Oh my God, look at everything here. It's functional. Kel's backpack. It's way too big. Fully eaten watermelon. It was delicious. And then this is Aubrey's, right? Fits her perfectly. Mari's beach bag. It matches with Heroes. And then again, Heroes. And then here's the picnic. Bitch, I ain't saving here. Hold on. So this is at Basil's house. This is at Basil's meadow. Here's what I say. Take over these first 3 saves. I don't think we need to worry about what's going on here. Again, look at question mark, right? Memory lane. That's why it's like, oh my God, we can't go past here, can we? No. Let's hold on. So yeah, depending on the branches, I say, you know, damn, ordinary sandcastle. I don't think we need to worry about I don't think, you know, you can just do that, right? Relax, unwind, and enjoy. Oh my God. So start taking away those first saves, right? Because those were old, right? Okay, yeah, clearly, you know, we need to leave, right? I think it's time. Is the music going to mend itself now? It's like, what's happening? You remembered. The taste of watermelon tasted more delicious. Is the music, the violin mended a part of itself? Is the violin, because the violin's mending itself, right? So, but how many times does it need to? It was destroyed, right? You know, Mari destroyed it, remember, but it's mending itself. And then the music needs to as well. So again, you know, oh my God, I can't. Oh, actually, hold on. I just did save. So I completely forgot, right? So I'm going to end it here. Oh my God, this is crazy. This is insane. I'm ending it here, right? I just realized we did save. We have the save. So it's like, again, right? I'm going to end it here because I think it's very clear what's going on. We are at the climax of the game. We reached the climax, right? You know, this is basically the end. It even says question mark because we never even made it to the actual day, but it's question mark. So I think it's very clear we have branching pathways depending on what happens, right? Again, you know, we fought Basil and, you know, didn't kill him, I guess, but whatever happened there. And then we just woke up on the road, right? We went left back to our house and opened up the toy chest. We could have gone up for presumably another branching pathway. But again, because I went up, saw that, and I'm like, oh, let me go back down, right? Because I thought going up would just loop. Because I tried to go to Basil's house. It didn't work, right? Going down or right doesn't work. It just loops. So then I'm like, okay, we could probably go to our house. So let's go up just to rule that out. Went up, saw whatever was there. And then I went back down and then went back to our house. But then when I tried to go right, it wouldn't let us leave. So again, clearly, this is one pathway. We could have gone up for another. If we didn't fight Basil there and instead went back to our house and slept with the knife, right? We could have presumably had another branching pathway there. There might, which may end up with us, rather than opening the toy box and mending the violin, we open it up, see the evidence and the truth. And maybe the only utility the knife has been is to stab ourselves, right? So we could have done that. And then we could have also just slept in their house. So I'm going to play through all of these, right? I'm going to get all of them, right? And that's why I override those top saves, right? Because it's like, okay, clearly, there's branching pathways. So we don't need those top ones anymore. But again, I'm going to end it here. It's been an hour. We actually got that save. So that's nice. So in the next part, we'll finish this branch, right? Because I think so there are probably multiple endings. We'll get that and then we'll get all of them. So yeah, that's my plan. So, at least in terms of that, I'll do as much as I can. I'm not going to go back and try to get a completionist playthrough, but I'm going to at least get all the branchings and all the endings possible. And then I'll end it there and probably make some more videos. But again, right, with that, it's been an hour and 11. So I don't really have anything else. So I'm going to end it here. So, yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.